Your kitchen might look modern, clean, and expensive. But if cooking inside it feels tiring, cramped, or disorganized, the problem might not be your cabinets or appliances. It's the layout. The fridge in wrong place, storage is scattered, counter space disappears, and lighting leaves you working in your own shadow. And the worst part is, most of these problems are not about space, they're about decisions. So in this video, we're going to walk through 5 kitchen layout mistakes that quietly waste space, and more importantly, how you can fix them to make your kitchen feel more efficient, organized, and easier to use. At Design Burst, we don't just throw random ideas at your space, we study what you really need, how you live, what problems you face, and what style fits you best. Then we create detailed 3D renders, so you can actually see how your space will look before making any big decisions. Every plan is made to look beautiful and built to work for you. So, are you ready to transform your space? Visit our website or email us today and let's design your dream home together. Mistake number 1, ignoring the work triangle. If cooking feels tiring, the problem usually starts with how you move inside the kitchen. In this layout, the refrigerator is placed too far from the sink and stove, so every time you grab ingredients, you end up walking across the space just to return to your prep area. At first, that may not seem like a big issue, but those extra steps quickly add up, and that usually means the work triangle is not properly followed. The work triangle connects the sink, stove, and refrigerator, and ideally, each side should be between 1.2 meters to 2.7 meters. So, in this redesign, the refrigerator is moved closer to the prep zone, while the sink and stove are aligned within a more comfortable reach. As a result, movement feels more natural because you can grab, prep, cook, and clean within just a few steps. Same kitchen, same size, but the overall experience feels completely different. And once movement starts to feel easier, the next thing you'll notice is how storage affects the way the whole kitchen looks and works. Mistake number 2, no dedicated pantry storage. If your kitchen always looks cluttered, the problem is usually storage. In this version of the layout, there's no dedicated pantry, so food items end up being placed wherever there's space, inside upper cabinets, mixed with plates, or left out on the counter. At first, it may seem manageable, but as daily use builds up, packets, containers, and small items slowly take over your surfaces. And once the countertops start filling up, the kitchen instantly feels smaller, not because the room is actually small, but because it starts to look crowded. That's why, in the improved layout, a full-height pantry cabinet is added on the side, so dry goods, spices, and snacks all have their own place and can be stored vertically instead of spreading across the counter. Now, you're no longer searching for items or moving things around just to cook. The countertops stay clearer, and because the surfaces are more open, the kitchen starts to feel more spacious. Then, once your storage is organized, the next issue becomes more obvious: how much working space you actually have for food preparation. Mistake number 3, not leaving enough counter space. If you keep running out of space while cooking, your layout is working against you. At first glance, this kitchen seems complete because it has a sink, stove, and storage, but once you actually start preparing food, the problem becomes clear. The sink and stove takes up too much area, and the remaining counter is broken into small sections. So instead of having one usable prep zone, the workspace feels limited and awkward. Because of that, you end up shifting items around just to make room, or preparing food in areas that were never meant for it. So in this redesign, a dedicated prep zone is created by replacing the sink and stove sizes, giving you at least 24 inches or 60 centimeters of usable preparation space beside the sink, while 12 to 15 inches or 30 to 38 centimeters of clearance beside the stove is maintained for safer and easier cooking. Now the kitchen feels easier to use because each activity has its own zone. You can chop, prepare, and cook without running out of space or constantly adjusting your movement. Even though the kitchen size did not change, it feels bigger now because the surfaces are finally doing their job, so the whole space works better and feels less cramped. And once that part is solved, the next thing that affects how usable the kitchen feels is lighting. Mistake number 4, poor kitchen lighting. If your kitchen looks bright but still feels hard to use, the lighting is usually the reason. In this setup, there's only one ceiling light in the center, and while it lights the room in general, it doesn't properly light the workspace. So when you stand at the counter, your body blocks the light, and the area where you prepare food falls into shadow. That means you end up working in uneven lighting without always noticing it, and that's not only uncomfortable, but also unsafe. So in the improved version, evenly spaced recessed ceiling lights are added, along with under-cabinet LED strip lighting, so the countertop is directly illuminated and every prep zone becomes easier to see. As a result, shadows are reduced, the workflow becomes smoother, and you can clearly see textures, ingredients, and surfaces while working. The kitchen doesn't just look better, it performs better too. Then, once lighting is improved, the last thing that really affects how open the kitchen feels is circulation. Mistake number 5, bad kitchen circulation. If your kitchen still feels tight even when there seems to be enough space, the problem is usually circulation. In this layout, the island doesn't provide enough clearance from the main counter, so the space feels tight and movement becomes restricted, especially when you're preparing meals. Even if the kitchen is technically large enough, it still won't feel easy to use when the layout blocks natural movement. That's why in this redesign, the clearance was adjusted to create a clearer path between the prep, cooking, and access areas. For proper circulation, at least 36 inches or 90 centimeters of clearance is needed for one person, but 42 to 48 inches or 107 to 122 centimeters works better when multiple people are using the space. Now, movement feels much more natural because you can walk, turn, and access everything without obstruction. There's no squeezing, no awkward detours, and no constant adjustment every time you cook or pass through the area. So, even without adding more square footage, the kitchen immediately feels more open and easier to use. The movement becomes smoother, and the work zones no longer feel crowded when you're cooking or cleaning. That's why even small layout adjustments can make the whole kitchen feel more efficient and much easier to use every day. So, if your kitchen feels cramped, inefficient, or frustrating to use, it's not always about needing more space, but more about how the space is planned. Small layout decisions create big daily problems, so when you fix those decisions, everything changes. Your layout flows better, your storage becomes organized, your counters are usable, your lighting works properly, and your circulation feels natural. Cooking becomes smoother, movement feels easier, and the space finally works the way it's supposed to, because a well-designed kitchen isn't just about how it looks, it's about how it works every single day. So even a small change in layout can save you time, reduce stress, and make your daily routine a lot easier. Your home deserves the same, but instead of guessing what furniture to buy or how to lay out your space, you can get a clear design plan first. And if you need help with your own space, you can visit our website at www.designburst24.com and reach out to us via email or WhatsApp. And you'll get a detailed 3D plan, furniture options, and a clear shopping guide. And don't forget to subscribe for more real home design.